Good morning. It's the morning of February 11, and I just have to record this extremely vulnerable moment that I'm having this morning. It's just important that I do this, mostly for myself. I woke up this morning with uncertainty and a little bit feeling unsure. I took a big leap into 31-day challenge of Proverbs wisdom in the month of January I'd never met this little guy. It came up on Gmail. It was Pedro Adeo, and he was doing a 31-day challenge. And when I saw that Heidi Baker and Patricia King and Graham Cook and some of my favorites in the apostolic prophetic kingdom realm were going to be as speakers, then I joined. And then we had the opportunity to join in for the next year, Acceleration X, or anyway, it's apostolic, not apostolic, shoot, it's business entrepreneurship. And it's a journey unlike anything I've ever taken before. And for this season in my life, coming out of cancer, and we're contemplating who our message is for. Like, if we've got, as marketplace and as kingdom entrepreneurs, we're reaching for that niche in our life, that specific niche, and a specific who and what and how, all those questions that go along with everything in life. And he wanted us to, of course, our practice is to get real specific with our who is. And, of course, it requires empathy and compassion. And I was reading an article. Sorry. It's okay. It's my little dog. She's having a vulnerable moment, too. Yes, girlfriend. But anyway, I was reading a little article of Fred Rogers. And I'm sorry, I just have to record this. And I do need to be... Oh, I don't have a tissue. But, it said... it kind of asked the question of, who's your neighbor and are they worthy of loving? And I thought, that's my who. My who is my neighbor. And yes, they're extremely worthy of being loved, because that's the new covenant. And so, and the message that the product that I thought could help someone that I have available, kind of immediately at this journey in my life. And anyway, it's and I would love to help anyone that's gone through the cancer journey, because it is scary. It's so scary. And it is life-changing and life-altering. And I did handle and continue to handle the journey extremely well, but it's because of Christ and Christ alone. And And as I was doing my communion this morning, because I do communion, and I would advise everyone to do communion, and just to realize that He gave us His very best. He gave us His all. He was perfect. He was the perfect Lamb of God. He was so perfect. He gave us His perfection. He gave us His heart. So in my time of communion, I realized I just want to give Him my best. Because He's so worthy of our best. And so is our neighbor. And it was just a... And we have to come into this place of empathy and compassion, because I know what the people I'm going to be addressing and sending my message to, my who, are facing extremely difficult times. You know, and on my journey with the oils, the essential oils, I have given so much away. He asked yesterday, he said, who are the ones out there that give it all away? And I had to raise my hand, because your heart becomes so compassionate and so stirred. And sometimes you just give the oils away because you know that they're going to impact that life. But they're really valuable. And I really need the income. So the oils that have impacted my life during the journey of the chemo have kept me healthy. The On Guard, all of the On Guard immune boosting components, the beauty products that have helped keep my skin healthy, and and to be able to get into the bath and soak with some bath salts that have the oils in them, your favorite scent. So I just needed to get clear. I needed to have clarity where my empathy is, and then the emotional support. Because you know that pain. And you know that hardship. So I just needed to get this clarity this morning of whom I'm serving. And do it with the right heart. Because our heart does have to break for those going through similar journeys. And then later on down the road, I will address that that pain, I guess, from and the emotional support I got from the oils, and the hope that the financial journey with the oils would give me. But I never got to experience that financial well-being and that financial abundance with the oils, with the doTERRA. Even though it's a wonderful business model, my mind wasn't healthy enough to grasp. And that's the journey with Acceleration X. It's the reason I'm just so walking in faith and truth and hope that I will have this financial abundance. And that is my one thing, is that my compassion and empathy and desire to serve and give will be turned into financial abundance. I need that. I really do need that. And I have to address that at this point in my life. My bank account is empty right now. It's not empty, but it's very low. And I am among the Appalachia poor, the impoverished of the Appalachia area. And I just have to be honest about that. So, okay, I'm just facing that honesty, and that is my empathy and my compassion and my desire to help and serve. But also God has placed a desire in me to have that abundance of kingdom financial health, to be extremely healthy financially. I really would like to be a millionaire and to be able to help others. And I remember Jen Allwood, she touched my heart by when she said she had this desire in her for financial blessing. And she said if God didn't want her having that, then she asked him to remove that desire. So I'm asking Abba Father this day for that, the fulfillment of that desire for kingdom riches, because it's all his. Kingdom riches, he doesn't even, I mean, we think about it in money forms and you know, money in the bank to be able to help people, and that's exactly what it is in our time. So that's my vulnerable confession today, and I just needed to record it for myself and for prosperity, because I do have this burning desire in me to walk in abundance financially, and that I could help so many others. And I'm signing off in this time, the fullness of love of the overcomer.